So, not how I wanted to start off this tournament video, but all of my files got corrupted for this camera right here. So I have no intro, no outro, nothing. I had back-to-back tournaments that weekend and I was just a little bit not prepared. Didn't retie any of my rods or anything like that. And I didn't practice for this tournament as well. Last year I did pretty well at Stumpfield Marsh. So this year I already kind of had an idea of what I would be doing. And for this league, it is your 3 biggest fish. Tournament starts at 6:30, ends 1:30. I believe I have to have all my pictures turned in by 2. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. If I caught those 2 18-inch... So just from past experience, I know Stumpfield Marsh is very shallow. Not very many deep spots here. So I just didn't really have time to practice or retie any of my rods. So this crankbait is just not going to work here whatsoever. So I think I'm going to retie this crankbait real quick and put on like a spinnerbait or something.
I don't like paddling. Yeah. 13, Nate.
You know what? Originally, my plan was to follow them out, go fish those shallow stumps underneath the bridge, but I think I'm just gonna stop here and flip a Texas rig into these stumps before I get over there. So I'm gonna be taking off this Texas rigged Rage Craw, and one of my favorite flipping baits is just a river bug from Bass Pro. So I actually made it to plan A. Just too many people at plan B. I mean, as you can tell, there's still a bunch of people here where all the stumps are, but that's all right. I'll find some room. And I'm gonna start off by throwing this spinnerbait. I think it's a Guggen Squad Zinger. Switching over to a chatterbait. Alright, so I've gotten exactly no keepers so far today. Gonna go back to Old Faithful with the wacky worm. See if I can pick up at least a couple 12-inchers. There we go. There's a little guy. Please don't be a pickerel though. Dang it. First fish for me today. To be honest with you though, it did feel good to finally hook into a fish. I'm really hoping that was like at least a 12-inch bass, but there we go. No way. It's a giant crappie. Come on, dog. It's a big old crappie. I'm getting every species of fish except for a bass. Yes. Okay. All right, so first bass for me today, 15 1/4. Okay, let me just wipe that off for you guys. We got a 15. Not the biggest fish in the world, but I will absolutely take that the way today's been going. Been a pretty slow morning. Got bit quite a bit right there. I need to hook up with that fish. Not play around. I think I just got bit. Yep. What the hell just happened right there? It just felt like my rod broke. But tiny crappie. Feels like a little pickle. Well, I guess that's why I'm getting bit and I'm just not catching them. Small yellow perch. Dang it. Another one. There we go. Feels like a pickle though. Might be a bass, but it feels like a pickerel. Oh, it's a bass. I'll take that. Especially the way today's been going. Not very big, but I'll take it, I guess. Smaller fish. Oh yeah. No, you don't. Stop, stop, stop. Alright, get out of here. I think though if I can weed through some of those smaller ones, I'll be able to catch a 12-inch bass. That's really all I'm looking for at this moment, is just a 12-incher. That's all. Come on. Oh yes, there we go. There we go. This is a giant, guys. Giant. Yes, dude. Woo. All right, a couple more of these bass right here and I'll be looking good. So that fills out my limit right there. Whew. Not gonna lie, feels good to catch that limit too. And it's not a limit with a bunch of 12 inchers either, which does make me happy. I'm already like pretty happy with what I caught today. I think it's a pickerel, if it's fighting like a pickerel. It's a bass. Nice. I need to cull like a 13. No. That's nice and all. Not going to help. There we go. That's something bigger than a 13, maybe. Well, we'll never know. It felt bigger than a 13, I'm not gonna lie, but it also kind of felt pickerel-y. Bluegill. Another crappie. There we go. Dang it. Another undersized bass. Pickle. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. I was not expecting that, but that's going to help for sure. All right. Hopefully this is gonna cull. It's a fatty, but yeah, it's a 1/2 inch cull right here. Alright, that's cool, but 15 and a half. Okay, you can go. Isn't going to help me so much. I do have to cull one of my 15s with a 20 if I want a chance to come in the top 3. So I did not end up catching any more bass. I caught a couple more crappie, caught a couple more pickerel. Actually, I caught like maybe 8 crappie this day. Caught a lot of different species as well. Got largemouth, pickerel, yellow perch, bluegill, crappie. maybe. I don't know if I said that or not. But anyway, I started off the morning with a Texas rig and caught absolutely nothing. I did get a couple nibbles, but those just could have been like crappie or pickerel or something like that. I switched over to a spinnerbait and still absolutely nothing. I did get a couple bites, a couple swing and misses, but then I switched over to a chatterbait and again, absolutely nothing on the chatterbait. And then it wasn't until I actually went to Old Faithful, the wacky worm, then I started to get bit. And basically from when I started using the wacky worm until the end of the tournament, I was getting bit. Unfortunately, a lot of the fish were small, a lot of them were pickerel and crappie, and I just could not catch that kicker fish. If I was able to catch that 20-incher, I really would have done well this tournament. And the worm that I was using was a maxscent General, my favorite Senko on the market. It's really not even close. And although these are green pumpkin, I actually did not use a green pumpkin General during the tournament. I started with black and blue, used that entire bag of black and blue, then switched over to a baby bass and used that entire bag of baby bass generals, and that's just how I ended the day with the wacky worm, and I ended up coming in 6th place. So back-to-back 6th place finishes for my Slay Nation League and New Hampshire Kayak Fishing League. So I can't complain too much. I really wish though I went out and practiced, but unfortunately with a full-time job in doing 2 tournament leagues, I just didn't have the time. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Peace.